Do you like swimming?
Kinda. I mean, I can't really swim.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Are you for peeing in the pool?
In the pool? No.
Really?
No. Why would you think that's okay?
It's not okay. What are you talking about? Why would I ask that? Oh, that's a funny question.
Did you pee in the pool?
Yes.
You pee in the pool.
In Mexico.
In Mexico, dude.
Bro, hold on.
You come into their country and you think you can pee in their pools?
I tip them.
How much?
A lot.
Enough to...
Like $10.
I guess.
You know what's funny though?
What?
So it was a swim up bar.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll pee. Let me just try it.
Right there at the bar?
Yeah, I was like, how is that blue stuff? And I did it. I was like, whoa. It's like magic.
It turned blue?
No.
Oh.
Thank God. It was great.
Disgusting.
You know what's funny,
dude,
though?
I came here to get a drink and enjoy myself, and this motherfucker next to me is peeing.
You know what's funny? My mom also said she did. I was like, what?
At the pool? At the
Yeah,
pool? At the swim
I
up
was
bar?
like, dang, Mom. We are related.
Incriminating yourself. Disgusting. I can't believe you.
She was like, don't tell Tim.
Don't tell
Okay.
Tim.
Okay.
Tim's like, hey, did you pee in the pool?
No. Did you?
I did.
Okay, me too.
Don't tell your mom.
Right.
Disgusting. No, I mean, I feel like justifying peeing in like the ocean is a little bit more
Yeah.
justified, but like not peeing in the pool, dude. Other people are swimming in there. People are
Okay.
accidentally swallowing the
They shouldn't
water.
be swallowing the water.
But
then.
some
That's
people
their
do
fault.
it on accident.
That's their fault.
Some people do it on accident.
Taste the pee.
And gross. And kids do it because they don't know any better.
I do it because it's hard for me to get out of the pool.
I mean, I get
To
that.
be fair.
I get that. Yes, to be fair, I get that. I do get that in your case. But for just like normal able-bodied people,
Yeah.
why are you doing that?
Are you that drunk?
Why are you doing that? I don't even, people don't even have to be drunk to do that. People just be lazy.
I'm sure when you guys were at my party,
Disrespectful.
I'm sure there's a lot of people peeing in that pool.
Gross. Not me, not I.
Probably John.
No, I don't think Jonathan does that.
I ask him now. Okay, do you pee in the shower?
I mean, if you gotta, you gotta. I usually don't, though.
I do.
Yeah, I usually don't. Because, I mean, like, that's going already into, like, that, I'm sure that goes into sewage or something, right? Like,
Yeah.
where does the water go?
It comes
I don't
back.
know. I mean, I'm sure it gets filtered
It's
before.
recycled. No, it just comes back.
Gross. Disgusting. No, I feel like peeing in the shower is fine. Pooping in the shower is not.
No.
Why would you do that? Why would you clog up the fucking drain like that?
You're throwing up in the shower?
Have I thrown up in the shower? Why would I need to throw up in the shower?
I don't know if you're drunk. You ever had a shower beer?
No, I don't. I'm not a man. I'm not a straight man. I don't drink shower beers.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like beer.
I don't.
I like Dos Equis.
Beer is not my... Dos Equis.
It's good.
Beer is not my favorite thing to drink. If I'm drinking, I prefer, like, whiskey or something.
Let's do it. Dude, speaking of drinking.
Hmm.
This past weekend, we had a party.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, the pool stopped working that day.
Oh,
I felt
Love
bad for
that.
Tim. Tim was like going so mad. But my parents had some friends over and stuff. My mom makes this fruity drink.
okay. Cute.
Mind you, she is like she's immune pretty much to alcohol, so anything she has is strong. And so like she made it and she had to make it less strong because one of her friends got fucked up like really bad. So
Had
she
to go
make
get her
it-
stomach pumped.
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck.
But she was like going through this shit. And so like my mom made it and it was like not as sweet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I drank so many because I was like, I'll be fine. I'm okay. I feel good. Because I didn't really taste it.
Later.
30 minutes later when I came into my room, I was gonna hang out with some friends and then I just laid my head down and I knocked out. And then when I woke up I was like, oh my god, I'm so dizzy.
Jesus.
And I threw up.
Gross. That sucks, dude.
You know how fucking drunk I was?
Oh.
I threw up. I put a towel there. I laid down. I woke up. I threw up again, and I laid down.
Fuck.
Not in the throw up because I like folded the towel.
That would stress me out.
But I was like, oh.
That would stress me out. That would stress me out.
And then Tim
so
caught me like
much.
in my room, just knocked out. He's like, next time I catch you sleeping like this, you need to go. You need to go to your bed. I was like,
You weren't in
"Fine."
bed? Where were you?
I was on my desk.
On your desk. You're like, I'm fine.
Yeah, every time I looked up, I got dizzy. I was like, oh, fuck.
Nope. I'm good. I don't think I've ever gotten that fucked up that I've thrown up before. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten that.
Because my
fucked up.
parents saw no, they smelled it. They came in the room in the morning like, did you throw up? I was like, yeah. So all right, clean it before it stinks up the room, and it did.
Gross.
But like, I went to go put it in the shower and just like wash it off.
Yeah.
It was so much. I was like, ew.
Yeah, it's pretty harrowing looking at all the things that your body does when you put it through hell, huh?
I think if I drink, I want to taste the alcohol, so I'm not like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so good. I'm gonna
Yeah,
drink
yeah.
it.
The mixed drinks are dangerous because not only do they have a butt ton of sugar that gets you that makes your body just like fucking hate itself,
Yeah.
you also can't taste it. You can't taste the alcohol, so you can't monitor yourself as well. So,
Cause you're like,
be careful.
oh, I'm fine. I don't need to drink water.
Mm.
I'm getting another cup.
No, I feel like I've always been pretty good at monitoring myself, but it's because I'm like terrified of losing all motor function. You know, I don't like the
Risking
idea.
shitting yourself and peeing yourself.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. But also I feel like I've always been the mom friend, so everybody else is getting fucking shit faced.
I know on my birthday.
And I'm like, don't lay down, you're gonna asphyxiate.
Yeah, because I know on my that's probably why I threw up.
Mm.
I know on my birthday we were like, let's take shots, but you didn't do a lot. You did.
No.
You did a good amount.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
But I think Jonathan
also,
was also drinking.
Yeah, he was. But I feel like I can also hold my liquor pretty well. Like I don't wanna. I wouldn't say I'm the best at it. Like I'm not gonna fucking go and do fucking contests or like being like I can outdrink you. No, but I feel like I can take quite a bit.
Yeah.
I can take
like soju. I can do that. Like the whole bottle.
Soju is so good.
It is. Dude, with Korean barbecue, we need to go do that one of these days.
I'm so down. I want some Korean barbecue. I've been wanting just like more Asian food in general, like sushi. I want some Japanese food. I want some
egg rolls in the fridge.
Yeah. I love egg rolls.
You want some?
No, it's alright. We got shit to do after this.
Okay, I was like, we have a lot.
You have a lot?
You can take some home.
I mean, I can take some home. I will take some home.
Take some fruit home too.
Okay.
A lot.
My mom, okay. I'm very proud of my mom. She is working on her diet and we've been eating a lot of fresh fruit and making smoothies and stuff. So we've got a fuck ton of fucking fruit. They went to, my mom kept calling it the produce aisle. I don't know what the fuck it is. She made it sound like it's like the flea market, but for like a farmer's market kind of thing. But it wasn't a farmer's market. I don't know. Anyways, she bought a fuck ton of fruit for only like $30-$40. She got like fucking squash, she got beets, she got 2 pineapples, she got fucking cantaloupe, she got blueberries, she got strawberries, she got fucking everything.
Pretty cheap?
Huh?
Pretty cheap?
Yeah, pretty fucking cheap. Okay. So I was like, okay. She also got apples, oranges, she got everything. She got fucking everything.
I love fruit.
Yeah, I love fruit too. It's so good. Fruit and veggies. I fucking love veggies.
What kind of veggies do you like?
Lettuce. Lettuce is my
just lettuce.
Lettuce is my favorite vegetable. I don't know what it is about lettuce. I think it's just like the clean crunch, and it's just like it's very refreshing. It's got like a whole bunch of water.
Have you ever had lettuce wraps?
Yeah, I've had lettuce wraps. I've tried making them myself, but it's really hard.
It is hard
to get the lettuce to just like bend to your will the way that you want it to. I need to figure that out. I don't know, but
That's my mother.
Yeah,
she's very good at making that stuff.
Okay, your mom just she got it all.
She does.
She does.
Those egg rolls, the fucking chicken wings, bro.
Yeah, those fucking wings were good.
Look, her and Tim make good shit.
Yeah, Tim makes some good shit too. But yeah, I mean, I like lettuce. Lettuce is my number one. That's my main bitch. What else do I like? I like carrots. I mean,
carrots has always been my favorite.
I like everything. Like Brussels sprouts. I've even come around to Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts.
Do you eat carrots by itself or with ranch?
Carrots by themselves is good, but I also like it with ranch. Broccoli with ranch.
Can I ask you something?
Huh?
Do you like wings?
Do I like wings? I fucking love wings.
What do you eat them with? Ranch or blue cheese?
Ranch. Blue cheese is too much.
Blue cheese is fucking nasty.
Yeah, it's like it's. I don't know what it is.
Do you respect anybody who eats blue cheese?
I mean, I know people who eat blue cheese, so
Doesn't answer my question.
I don't want to say no.
But no.
But I do lose a little respect. I'm like, ooh.
So you lose a little respect of my mom.
Just a little. But she's got an abundance of respect.
She eats blue cheese. I'm like, that's disgusting.
It's really nasty. I don't know how people eat that.
Fucking, we went to Mexico, right?
I can't even do the crumbles. I can only do a couple of.
When we went to Mexico, Tim was like helping me with the buffet.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, can I get some of that lettuce? And so he wants some ranch, so he gave me that. When I tasted it, I was like, ugh. I was like, it's blue cheese. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
Gross.
Because he isn't like
gross. It's like so thick and like it's very, very.
It's bitter.
Yeah, I mean it's bitter too. Yeah, but I think it's more of like the texture. Like it's really thick, and it's just like it's like cheese to the extreme.
It's like syrupy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like cum.
I wouldn't equate it to cum.
Okay.
No.
It's more viscous, right?
Viscous.
Viscosity.
The viscosity is higher. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
It's like slime.
I wouldn't say. Wait, what are we talking about?
We're talking about cheese.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess it's like slime.
Is it like slime?
I mean, you.
Yes, I would know, but you would also know, right?
I mean, I'm not trying to put my business out there.
But yeah.
But yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I fuck.
I do be fucking, I guess, but
I do be doing the sexual.
Consensually, occasionally.
I feel like if I had sex, I'd probably tell everybody.
You'd tell everybody? I'm a lady.
I'm like, Ashley!
I just did it!
Yeah! Play that song. I just had sex.
Fuck. That's a good song too. That's a funny song.
It is a great song.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. What were we even talking about? Oh, vegetables. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, and then
cauliflower is good too. Yeah, I don't know how we got there.
Ranch.
No, it was blue cheese.
Yeah. Ugh.
I don't know. I'm. Some people just make condiments and like dressings and stuff that just don't need to exist.
Horseradish.
Horseradish? Never had it.
It's kind of weird.
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had it.
Sharp.
Sharp?
In a way, yeah.
Like the taste? Or the texture?
The taste.
The taste?
I would hope it's not the texture.
I know, I was like,
Is there razor blades in this?
Are there blades in this? But yeah, I don't know. My favorite vegetable is definitely lettuce.
I like how this is just a food podcast now.
That's all we talk about. We're foodies here. We're foodies. Okay. What vegetables do you like?
Like carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like celery.
Yeah, celery's good.
Like especially after eating wings.
Mm-hmm.
Like it killed the taste. You're like.
Mm-hmm. Nice and refreshing.
I like cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had cauliflower wings?
Nope. Oh. Are they good?
It's pretty good, dude.
I mean, I could imagine. It just sounds like all crunch.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and I like crunch. I love crunch. Crunchy things are yum.
Next time we get paid, or I get paid, let's go get Korean barbecue.
I'm so down to
I spent so much on Paramore tickets.
Honestly, I'm so excited. We're gonna go see Paramore.
Tim was like, I'm so jealous. He was like, how much did you spend? I was like, I'm kind of broke, guys.
I mean, Tim
$150.
Tim could get his own tickets too, couldn't he?
Maybe.
I don't know. If he wanted to. Because I'm sure that there's still tickets available.
No.
There's not.
It's very limited.
I mean, yeah, limited.
If he goes with my mom, they're gonna have to be like separated.
You think so?
Yeah.
Damn.
Unless he's like, we are one person.
We are one person.
Wear trench coat.
Don't mind her. Yeah, don't mind her. Don't mind her.
That's just me. It's a part of me.
Or he could go like super old school style and be like, she's not a person, she's my property. You know?
My mom would not allow that.
No, she wouldn't. No, I wouldn't let her allow it either, but like.
She used to do kickboxing.
I know. She's so badass for that.
Yeah.
She's so badass. I want to do like some sort of self-defense class because I want to be a fucking.
That lady is 4'11", shorter than me. I'm still fucking scared of her.
I mean, she could kick some ass.
Even though I argue with her.
Yeah.
She still hasn't killed me yet.
Nope. Mm-mm.
But I'm probably gonna be the reason for her going to jail.
Think so?
But they also might be like, oh, okay, it was Casey. It makes sense.
Yeah. You know what? It was fine. We allow
It's
it.
fine.
We allow it. Legally, we allow it.
My mom always makes this, me and my mom always makes this joke about Tim. Like in front of him, we're like, Mom, you gonna kill him? He's like, no, not yet. I need the money.
Not yet. Let him accrue a little bit more.
And then how he's like, he's always making fun of her, like, yanking her chain. I'm just like, dude, if I see her just like choking you out one day, I'm just like,
I'm gonna look away. Not my business.
not my business.
Not my problem. Not my
Well,
business.
I guess it's time.
I guess it's that day. She's had enough.
The cops are gonna come. Like, did she kill him? No.
No, officer, I didn't hear
I
a
didn't see
single
nothing.
thing.
I am blind.
I didn't. I'm disabled. You can't ask
Yeah.
me. I'm disabled. You can't
I don't
ask
know what I'm talking about.
me. I'm mentally ill. Don't believe a word I
Yes.
say.
I should be in a mental hospital right now.
Don't say that. They're gonna put you in one.
Please don't put me in a mental hospital. Just kidding.
Yeah, don't. They're gonna put you in one. They'll
Right.
put you in one so fucking fast.
That's why I was scared to tell the doctor I was depressed.
I know. Man, one day I went for my just like a regular checkup and she bamboozled me. She slipped in, like she screened me for depression. And I was like, "You're such a bitch. Why did you have to do that for?"
So anyway, are you a psychopath? Oh, shit. All right.
I was like, "You know what? Whatever. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever." No, I didn't consent to this, but
Why
whatever.
did people make a grippy sock gel seem fun?
Well, I don't know. I mean, because you don't have. Well, I was about to say you don't have to pay bills, but you do got to pay that bill. You do have to pay that bill.
Yeah,
and it's a
okay.
fat fucking bill.
Or do you do arts and crafts?
You do arts and crafts.
I don't know.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, I personally don't know very many people who have made it sound fun. Like I know a couple of people who have.
Like on TikTok though.
Oh, on TikTok, because
Yeah.
people are mentally ill on TikTok. So
I need a girl who's less mentally ill than me.
I know you've said it before. You need to stop saying that.
Please. I like goth girls.
But goth girls don't have to be mentally
That's
ill.
true. Some of them are like really nice.
Yeah. Like Melody, she's a little goth girl and I don't think she's mentally ill.
She's a goth girl.
Mm-hmm.
She reminds me of like a little fairy.
Yeah, she's like a little goth fairy in my view of her.
She's like the fairy in with the Tinkerbell.
The purple one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she's
can't
like
remember
that.
her name.
I don't know.
I can't remember her name, but
I
yeah.
know it was a Tinkerbell show, and then there was like other fairies.
I could totally see that. Yeah,
was
I
like a dark fairy.
loved Pixie Hollow fairies. Love them. Love them. I don't know which one I'd rather be. I don't know if I'd rather be the purple one or I think she was a red one. She was like the animal fairy. She had all the
yes.
animals, you know.
She was like very nice.
Yeah, I like her. She's very cute. Very cute. I used to play like the Pixie Hollow game online. They had a game.
Was it like a dress-up game or like what?
I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was a dress-up game though. I can't remember what the fuck I did. I spent so many hours on there. But
Oh my god! Did you ever want to play Animal Crossing?
I did play Animal Crossing for a little while
Oh.
on my phone.
You know they made they're making Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
I did not. That's cool.
It's gonna be from Apple Arcade though, so you gotta
Really?
pay for that shit. Yeah, it's stupid.
Gross.
I was like, I want to play.
Capitalism. I'm so excited. I have my Xbox set up because apparently I didn't know Bridget had a TV in her room. And it's not being used because Bridget doesn't live there. Yeah,
right?
she doesn't live there.
She live on her own?
Her cat lives there. Huh?
Does Bridget live on her own?
Yeah, she lives on her own right now. But yeah, there was a TV in there, and I was like, oh,
You've never been in her room?
No, I just didn't notice that there was a fucking TV in
How
there
the fuck
because
do you not
it's
notice?
there. It's there in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's there in the corner, right next to Nebby's bed, her cat. So I'm always just more focused on Nebby. I don't ever.
Do you take care of her cat?
Well, yeah. Right now we're taking care of her
Okay.
cat because she's like in between apartments. She's like, moving around right now since she's almost done with school. But
What's she going to school for?
I believe either computer science or computer programming. I'm pretty sure
Ooh.
it's computer science.
A lot of money.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a CS major. So yeah, she's gonna do big things, big girl things.
He's gonna be like, can you buy me shoes, sister?
I can buy my own shoes.
Okay.
I can buy my own shoes.
Oh, how's the job search going?
It's going. It's going. I don't know.
Because Tim helped you with the resume, right?
Yeah, he did. But yeah, it's going. But I'm also not like super duper eager to like work for somebody. You know, I'd rather just like do my own thing. But like,
At this point, you might as well be my assistant. Go to the store for me.
I'll just be your assistant. I'll be everybody's assistant. Hannah was telling me if she ever gets rich, I'll be her assistant. I'll just do bestie things and run around and do things for her. And I'm like,
well, if I get rich first, you're my assistant bestie. If you want.
I'll be everybody's assistant. But honestly, I don't think that's how I'd want to live my life, you know? I don't mind doing it part-time.
I'd be like, hey, be my assistant, but literally just hang out with me.
Yeah, that's cool
That's
with
it.
me. That's cool with me.
I'm like, let's go get food. Okay.
Cool. Great. What do you want? What do you want today, master?
Don't call me master. I had a friend that used to do that. He was a black dude, but he was like he was a newbie.
Oh no.
And
what do you mean a newbie? Oh, at work?
yeah. And so like when we got to know him like a little more, he would joke around with my friend. I think you might have met her. It was the white girl, curly hair.
Maybe.
Okay, well she's
It's a
like
very vague description.
she was like my work bestie.
Okay.
Still bestie, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime she would be, because she was higher than him, she would be like, hey, can you go clean this theater? He'd be like, yes, master. I'm like, motherfucker. And she's like, shut up.
Fuck. I bet you that made so many white people uncomfortable. But I love it when white people get uncomfortable. They deserve to be uncomfortable. Well, I think being uncomfortable is something that everybody should get used to.
Yeah.
Like no matter who you are.
But not like a weird, not like I'm in danger uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like,
no, not like
funny.
that. But like I just feel like uncomfortability is how you grow. Yeah. So whether that's like going outside of your comfort zone, like just I don't know,
saying the most horrendous shit and seeing what people look at you at.
Yeah, but like don't be malicious though.
No,
like,
yeah. Don't
be fucking like I don't know. I hate trolls. I hate them.
Me.
Yes, I hate you. I fucking hate people who troll because I'm like that's stop.
So I don't like to do that like on games unless people are being like a dickhole to me or my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I'm just like, all right, fuck you, man. Let's go.
I feel like some people take trolling to a whole new level. Mm-hmm. Like that's their whole personality, and I'm like, can you just be like a decent person for once? Like I get it. It's fun to fuck with people every now and then.
That's freaking Tim.
I know
he does that so much. Yeah. I'm like, stop.
And I'm like, that's fine. Yeah. I think that's fine. But like, calm down. There's
like, he always makes the same
point.
Joke over and over.
Mm-hmm.
You go to bed? Shut up.
Shut up.
Stop asking me.
I don't know. I mean, trolling is just.
Yeah.
I don't.
Talking about being uncomfortable, huh?
Yeah.
I remember my friends like at work, like the girls,
mm-hmm.
like, "Hey, daddy." They were like, "What the fuck? Shut up."
No, y'all are teenagers.
And then my guy friend was like, "Hey, mommy."
Hey, mommy.
Like, what?
I like playing with gender. That's what I like doing because I feel like it's not. I don't think it's that serious unless it's somebody that does take that shit seriously. Like that's a very serious issue that they
it's like when I paint my nails and wear earrings. Tim's always making fun of me. I'm like, all right, whatever. I love it. But it's hilarious because he knows it doesn't bother me, so that's why he does it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I feel like it's very easy. At least for me, it's easy to read people. Mm-hmm. Like it's kind of easy to know who you can and can't fuck with and what you can and can't say. Yeah. But there are a lot of people out there who just don't read social cues and like, okay, I get it. Yeah. I get it. You can't. Like, bless you.
Thank you.
But like, if you can't read social cues and you're like wondering why do these people hate me, maybe you should ask somebody.
Maybe stop being a dick. No, and the one thing Tim does that I hate because he knows it freaks me out is I'm like doing something in my room and like if my door's open, he would like walk in quietly and just like, hey, did you like motherfucker? You scared me. I was like, what did I do? I was
gonna give you a heart attack. Acting stupid. I didn't do anything.
Because I'm like, I am super paranoid.
Yeah. I don't know why, dude. Paranoia is not fun.
No.
It's not fun. It's so unfun.
And yet I watch like fucking scary movies
Yeah, I got back into
Paranorman?
I can't fucking talk. I got back into supernatural. But honestly, it's not that bad.
I might start watching it
It's
too,
not
actually.
that bad. Yeah. It's not that bad, especially because like I don't know, I think what really like messes with me is more like ghost kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Because I'm like, people are terrible. And I know that people probably scar people enough to their very
'Cause,
core,
like,
to their very soul.
Insidious, it wasn't like about ghosts, it was more like demons.
Mm.
Which didn't freak me out that much. But it did.
I don't know. For me, it's like, I can do scary, I can't do creepy.
You've seen Smile?
I told you. I only saw parts of it.
Oh, he's like, that's creepy.
Yeah, I can't fucking do that shit because I feel like to be real here, I feel like it would only take a push for me to just go off the deep end. Me to go fucking crazy.
It had a lot of like
yeah.
things about depression.
Yeah,
basically.
so I was like, I can't fucking watch this shit. I feel like this movie will break me.
Yeah, so I was like, after watching it, I was like, damn, if I was more depressed, I might have done something.
I only if I had seen this movie 5 years ago, you wouldn't hear from me. I wouldn't be here right now.
I probably would have been hanging around.
Yeah. Terrible. That's terrible.
It's funny though.
That's terrible. But yeah, I just
I love doing that joke too when whenever Tim's like saying a dad joke, I'm always like, man, my depression came back because of you now. Thanks. He's like, oh really?
Fuck.
Like, fuck you.
Damn. I can't.
My mom hates the way like me and him talk because like we bust each other's balls and like, oh, I'm gonna beat your ass or whatever. Yeah. Stuff like that. She's like, don't say that to him. It's like, we always do that. What do you mean?
I mean, I get it. I get where your mom's coming from because
so around my mom, I can't really. I'm
but
like, that's fair.
I feel like it's just because like I feel like inadvertently your words have power whether you mean it or not.
She thinks that.
Yeah.
But she doesn't realize we're joking.
I feel like it doesn't matter if it's a joke or not.
Yeah.
But like also at the same time I'm like, but like you should have fun.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just feel like words fucking.
Because like I respect
words create your reality,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So I don't know. That's why they call it spelling.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I don't.
And like you're casting
I
spells, creating your reality, and then whatever. Anyways.
You know that I want to go to Disney World.
Disney World is okay. It's fine. I like Universal. Universal's the fucking shit.
Which one's Avengers Campus? That's.
I think that's maybe that's Disney.
Land?
I don't know which one.
I want to go there.
Okay, do it. Go there.
Let's go.
You gotta like plan like years in advance if you want to be able to afford it.
Yeah, me and Diamond were like, let's go when I was still working. But then I was like, fuck. Let's go next time.
It's so expensive, dude. Yeah. It's so expensive. I don't know how.
Because me and her want to try to move in together this year.
Badass.
But I need to find a job first. So.
Yeah. You gotta build up those pay stubs.
Yeah. Because right now I'm collecting disability, but I don't know if I can use that for an apartment.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. See.
I've been hearing apparently it's pretty common for people to have forged pay stubs and stuff like that, and like they just.
So do you need
that works?
What do you mean afford a pay stub? I have to buy it.
Huh? No, I said forge.
Oh.
Forging.
Oh.
Yeah. But
we don't do that.
No. That's I don't. Illegal. I'm too paranoid for that shit.
Yeah, I know.
I'm too paranoid for that shit. But apparently people do that and it works.
Like watch free anime on certain websites. What? I don't do that.
No. I also don't share my Netflix password.
What?
The silence.
What are you talking about? You crazy, girl.
No, I'm not crazy. I don't share my Netflix password.
I don't share nothing.
No.
Speaking of that, I still need to use your Adobe.
I gave you the login.
I know. How many devices have you put it on? Do you know? Because it only gives you access to like 2 or 3, I think.
I only have it on 3 devices right now.
Oh.
But I mean, I can log out of at least one of them, though.
Well, I mean, if you use it a lot, I don't want to take it.
I mainly only use it on 2. My laptop and Jonathan's PC.
Okay.
That's it. And then the third one is Jonathan's mom's MAC because she's got one of those big old ones.
Ooh.
And I used to really like using that for school because it's just like, I can have like so much shit
Can you help
up.
me log in after?
Sure.
Cool. I want to do
Yeah.
some
We
animation
got a lot of
stuff.
shit to do today to get ready for the Paramore concert.
What do I need?
Huh?
What should I bring?
What do you mean?
Should I bring?
To the concert?
Mhm.
Well, the Moody Center, I think, only lets you have like a clear bag.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I ain't got one.
Well, I'm gonna have a little clear fanny pack. I don't think they're very religious on that rule because I remember when I went to the Panic at the Disco concert last year, there were some people there with like small bags.
Oh yeah, like that. Could I bring that?
Probably. I doubt they're gonna make you go home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they just need
Just
to check it.
don't bring any fucking weapons.
Fuck.
Don't. I can't bring my mace.
Bring all my weapons.
I can't bring my
Fuck.
mace. Yeah, I have to remember that because there have been times where like because I have the mace right there on my keys.
Can you leave it in your car?
Yeah, I can leave it in my car. But there have been multiple times where I forget that I can't bring weapons somewhere, and they include they like mace is included, like they just don't allow it.
Okay. Oh, you gotta point that towards you more. Like, hello. No, like up. Like up.
Bitch, it's not moving.
Make it move.
There we go.
There you go.
But what was I saying? Oh, they consider mace as like a weapon or whatever, and I always forget.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, so I end up walking all the way to the fucking wherever it is that I need to go, and then I'm like, oh, gotta go back to my fucking car.
It's okay. If someone tries to touch y'all, I'll run them over. I am your weapon.
Me and Lauren are two hot girlies who are susceptible.
I'm pretty hot too. So like,
Yeah, you are too, but like nobody's gonna.
I'll distract them from
I feel like the whole rule of thumb though is like the harder you are to take, the less desirable you are. So like people with shorter.
Oh, he's handicapped. Fuck. Thank you.
Thank you. So like I don't know, but even then it's still scary because like they'll take whoever they can get sometimes, you know.
Do I know Lauren?
She didn't go to our middle school, so
She went to your high school, right?
yeah, she went to. Where I don't want to tell people where I went to high school, but
I can take that out if you want me
Yeah.
to.
she went to high. We went to high school together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I know Hannah?
No, Hannah's from Vegas.
The fuck did you meet her?
Bumble BFF.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Did you want to go to karaoke?
To karaoke?
Did you
I
ask
could
her?
totally invite her. No, I didn't ask.
I just ask her.
I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. I'm so terrible. Like Melody, she invited me to go to a concert with her and her boyfriend, and she wanted me and Jonathan to go. And she asked me, and I didn't ask Jonathan until like several weeks later. But it's not until like it's like a couple months out. So I was like,
Well, then she's bi, right?
who? Melody?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just lesbian.
No. Yeah, she's bi. She's got very high standards for men, as I feel like you should. But like
The bare minimum.
the
Come on, men.
men are down. The bar
Give
is
flowers
so low.
to women
I do like flowers.
and your boyfriends, whatever.
yeah. Cause
Give
like
guys flowers. What the fuck?
yeah, guys deserve flowers too.
I like pretty flowers.
Yeah. I've
What's your
been
favorite flower?
my favorite flower. I don't know that I have one.
I like lotuses.
Sure. Yeah, I'm super easy to please. I'm very easy to please. Like you could
Just give me any flower, please.
you could literally pick weeds, and I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, Jonathan. Just kidding. Does he give you flowers?
On like occasions and stuff, yeah. Cause he's very like they're gonna die. Like, why do you? But I'm like, you can dry them and keep them. So...
Or get Lego flowers.
Or get Lego flowers. That's cool too. But like, yeah, all the flowers that I've ever received, so like for graduation or like flowers that he's given me, I keep them all. And I'll keep like the petals and I'll put them into like a jar or something.
I feel bad I didn't go to your graduation.
That's fine.
I forgot why I didn't go. I was like sick or something.
I don't remember, but like it wasn't that big of a deal.
I was like, I'm gonna go, Ashley. And then that day I was like, fuck. I'm dying.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. didn't matter to me.
I know.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm up on that stage. I'm not gonna be able to see you.
Me too.
So
Yo, my high school graduation, I was nervous.
yeah.
When it came out, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna
So
look
was
up.
I.
I'm gonna look up.
I was so nervous for my high school graduation. I was like, I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I had nothing to be nervous about. Well, I was terrified of eating shit. You know, just like fucking falling flat on my face. I was terrified of that.
You know what pissed me off though? Were your parents allowed to like cheer at graduation?
I graduate like at the
High school.
At high school? I don't remember.
They told our parents not to.
I remember there was a whole bunch of rules.
Yeah.
At the high school graduation.
But it was funny because none of the parents gave a fuck.
Yeah, no.
Like,
why
I
would
didn't get
they?
a cheer from my kid,
You're
motherfucker.
You're gonna tell me what to do?
Uh-huh.
Watch me. Watch me. It's sort of like that whole they can't arrest us all
Yeah.
kind of thing, you know? So they're just gonna do whatever the you can't arrest parents for being happy for their kids.
Proud.
Yeah. So, but college graduation was really cool. Like people were doing a whole bunch of cool shit.
I can't wait to graduate college.
Yeah. It's fun.
I know I did my certificate, but I want to get an associate's at least.
Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do whatever you want. I don't think college is for everybody.
No.
Not at all.
But if I go to college, I can probably go for graphic design.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cool.
It's a lot of the jobs that I'm looking at needs like graphic design stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you can also teach yourself graphic design too.
That's what
But
I'm gonna try to do.
me personally, I've always preferred like a school setting, not like public school. Fucking hate public school.
Yeah.
But like a higher education setting. I've always preferred that just because like I get very overwhelmed
Yeah.
when I have a lot of information in front of me. Like I have a hard time sorting through things like that. It
Like-
takes me a long time.
Like I like doing online because I can finish whenever I want,
Mm-hmm.
but also I can finish whenever I want, which is a
Mm,
bad thing.
yeah. You
Because
just
at least
yeah, because then you're like, I can just do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and you're like, I can do it tomorrow.
Because I swear to God, I'm ADHD. Because I get distracted by every single fucking thing.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's just a product of like how we grew up.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah. But I mean, it's hard. Life's hard, man. Life's hard.
If it continues to be bad, I'm gonna see if I do have ADHD so I can have medicine.
Or so you can get a therapist to help you
Yeah.
regulate it. Because I definitely feel like ADHD it depends on the person
Yeah.
and the severity, of course. But like I feel like a lot of mental illnesses it's all a regulation thing, you know, whether it be because of your brain or your body or your habits that have caused it.
Because I heard my condition too. Some
Mhm.
people who have it have like mental
Yeah.
disorders,
Which
i.e., probably me.
yeah. Well, I
Which
mean, I
makes
feel like
sense.
that comes with it though.
Yeah.
You know, like when you become so limited in like your capabilities or when you become limited in like your freedom
Yeah,
or
your thinking starts.
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Let me fix it.
Yeah, when your experience is different from anybody else's, that's just difficult. It creates problems, and I think that's normal. Just as long as you get help for it, you know.
But the best compliment I ever had was when I had a job and I helped pay rent here.
Mhm.
Tim was like, "Dang," or he would always brag and he's like, "Dang, Casey's disabled. And he gets a job, he works, and he fucking pays all this shit, and he
Mhm.
still buys shit. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I miss."
Yeah. I mean, you can totally get back to that if that's what you want, but I also think that you shouldn't do it for outside validation. But it is nice to like have autonomy and like feel like an adult, you know? But that's all society.
I hate being an adult,
I know I fucking hate being
but I love it sometimes.
Yeah, it's got its pros and its cons. Just like everything. There's balance in everything. There's good and bad in everything.
Like when you get a job and you start buying cool shit for yourself, and your parents are like, "Why are you buying dumb shit? It's my money.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone."
I don't know. I feel like whenever I'm getting paychecks and stuff, I don't feel like I spend it on like dumb shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I just feel bad.
Because I
feel
used
bad
to,
buying dumb
when
shit.
I worked, it was only for like food and energy drinks, whatever.
Mhm.
Like going out
Yeah.
and video games.
I feel like for me, like especially when I was living in Denver, a lot of it was for Not so much for food, because me and Jonathan were really good about like
Yeah.
making our own meals at home. Because fucking hate, I hate the whole thought of like I can totally make this at home and make it
Oh
better
yeah.
and cheaper. But and
Fuck. When I
also,
worked at the movie theater, when everything was like cheaper, I would always get like the chicken. So I'm like, okay, I don't have to order out all the time.
yeah, but like I don't know, I don't. Me and Jonathan would spend most of our money on like entertainment. Like we got our own projector, we got a
Yeah.
fucking TV, you know, just like I don't know.
I just have expensive ass hobbies. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Pokemon cards, fucking video games, art. Art is really expensive.
Art, yeah, it is. I don't know. I don't feel like I don't have very many hobbies.
What hobbies do you have?
Do you consider gardening a hobby? That's my new thing right
Yeah.
now. That's my new thing. That's my thing right now. Is like taking care of my
If you
plants
have fun with it, it's a hobby.
and composting and. But I don't know. Other than that, it's like, what
Do you
do
want other hobbies?
what do I do? No, I have things that I've been trying out. Like I've been learning piano. I've learned Panic at the Disco song, The End of All Things. I learned that whole song.
That's cool.
And then I've started learning Nearly Witches ever since we met. I've started learning that one, and that one's fucking hard.
I want to learn piano.
Fucking hard. I love piano. It's
There's so many things I want to do. Like
you can totally do it.
Like art wise, I thought of buying a tattoo gun.
Listen.
No shit. Just like one that's like $40 at Amazon. It's like
Yeah.
a pen.
It's not bad.
Low key, I kind of want to get it
I mean,
and try it out.
you can try it out. I feel like
I asked some of my friends, I was like, would you trust me with a tattoo gun? They're like, no.
Mm.
Fair enough. Let me practice on myself.
Yeah, you could totally do it on like random parts of your body.
Yeah.
Like your fucking toes.
Ow!
Would that hurt? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like bone.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh,
Holy
I have heard that foot tattoos are the fucking worst.
You know how I would know too?
Hmm.
Because I have like ingrown toenail, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Gross, I know. But like it got so bad, we had to go to the doctor for him to cut it off. Because it was like going inside my toe. And so like, this bitch, she grabbed my foot. Oh, she wasn't a bitch. She's doing her job.
She was doing her job.
But it was funny because the first thing she said is, don't kick me. It's gonna hurt. She grabs this needle, puts it through my toe. It felt like it was going through my foot because the chemicals, whatever, it was to numb it. I was like, ah!
Ouch.
In my head, I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. Like, I wanted to kill her.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
But, like, I couldn't feel it anymore, so, like, she was, like, cutting the thing off, and it felt better after.
Yeah.
But I was like, that shit felt like it went through me. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate fucking needles. I hate them so much.
Yeah.
Like, just getting shots, I hate them. And then getting my blood drawn, hate that shit.
Let me give you a tattoo.
Huh?
Let me give you a tattoo.
No, I'm okay.
A penis tattoo.
A penis tattoo. Honestly, I would let you, but the one thing that like I'm paranoid of is like it getting infected or something. Especially because like or like just having an allergic reaction or something because my skin don't
Yeah,
like
never mind. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah, that's my only thing. But also, I'm just so indecisive. I'm so indecisive. I wouldn't even know.
But there's so many art things I want to do.
Yeah.
Fucking spray painting. I was gonna give my friend one of my leather jackets, the trucker jackets.
Mm-hmm.
It was way too big for me.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it on a whim because I was like, oh my god, it's so cool.
It's so cool.
And when I wore it again, I was like, fuck, it's too big. So I rolled the sleeves and shit. But I was gonna like decorate it for her and make a battle jacket. You know what a battle jacket is?
Yeah.
Okay, something like that. So I was like, I have a jean jacket already.
Yeah. I've also heard of the battle vests. If I was gonna have anything, I'd have a vest.
That's just cool too.
Yeah, I like vests. I like the idea of vests. I don't have any. Well, I have one for Halloween, but that's it. But yeah.
I can't wait for Halloween.
I can't either because okay, I've mentioned this before.
Hold on. Do you know what Five Nights at Freddy's is?
Yeah.
You seen the movie trailer?
No.
Well, they're making a movie.
I did not know they
I'm
were
gonna make
making
you
a
guys
movie.
watch it with me.
Okay.
You and Jonathan.
Okay.
Anyway,
Is it gonna be
Halloween.
cringy though?
No.
No, it's gonna be good.
You know who was in it?
Who?
Matthew Lillard.
Really?
Yes, and he plays the psycho.
Oh, is that what I've been seeing?
Yes, him and Josh Hutcherson.
Oh shit!
I can talk to you about all the lore. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn,
Next
I
podcast.
didn't realize. All I saw was that he was doing a new movie. A new movie. A new
Nudie.
A new movie. I can't fucking talk.
I'm gonna show you that trailer after.
Okay, cool.
It's exciting.
Yeah, because I saw that he was making a new movie, and I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
And then
Bloomhouse is making it. So the people who made Purge and all that.
nice. But all I saw was hashtag FNAF, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Five Nights at Freddy's, motherfucker.
I was like,
Yeah.
I just don't put things together.
All
I
good.
don't. Yeah.
Anyway, you're saying about Halloween.
Yeah.
Plans.
Well, cause like for my birthday, I'm gonna have a SpongeBob party, and I don't know.
Your birthday, December 8th?
Yeah, it's in December.
Okay.
I don't know if I should like use Halloween as a sort of like goal date to have my SpongeBob costume together for my birthday, because it's gonna be a cost. Everybody's gonna have to dress up for my birthday. If you don't dress up,
You ain't coming.
you're not coming. I'm sorry. You can even if you don't like dressing up, do it fucking half-ass. I don't care.
Who should I dress up as?
I mean, that's up to you.
I don't know.
I feel like it'd be hilarious if you did the
I'm gonna be
fucking
Karen.
chocolate. The fucking
I'll be Karen.
Karen. I think that would be hilarious. Oh no, you said you also wanted to do the Squidward. Squidward.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, that one too. Because I feel like that would be easy. Just like fucking toilet paper all
And
over
then make a
you, too.
net.
Yeah, make a net. So I think that would be cool. But yeah, I'm debating on whether or not I should use Halloween as like a goal date to have my SpongeBob costume together and just make that my Halloween costume, or go all out and do a different costume.
Do a different one, dude.
Right?
Come on.
Well, I don't know what I want to be though. Oh, actually I had the idea.
Because remember, we also gotta dress up for an episode.
You're right. I also had the idea that I could be Kim Possible, John could be Ron Stoppable, and then our dog would be the Naked Mom.
I totally see that.
She looks like a little rat. Yeah. So I feel like that would be a cool costume to do. So yeah. I'm thinking about doing that. But I wanted to be one of the Pixie Hollow fairies not last year, the year before.
Do it. I want to be a sriracha bottle.
A sriracha.
I'll do that for one of the episodes.
That's a good one. A sriracha bottle. I like that.
I need to get a costume. Because last time I didn't.
Last year I was Velma.
Did I dress up last year? I don't think so. Oh no, I did. It was a lame ass costume, but it was like Purge. It was when I was the edgy shit.
Hey, last year was rough.
And Ronald was Lucas from Stranger Things.
Nice.
Oh, I gotta tell you something funny. So he came over for Halloween because my parents were throwing like a little Halloween party. You ever seen Django?
Yeah.
We were fucking watching that. And Ronald said the funniest shit after. He's like, I was the only black guy there. I was like, fuck.
Django's a good movie.
It is a great movie. I was like, fuck, this is cool.
Yeah.
He's like a black superhero.
Yeah. Did you see that so that scene where they're there at the fucking mansion or whatever you want to call it, and they're there at the dining table, and they're like they're starting to piece together why they're there, and Leonardo DiCaprio goes fucking apeshit. He's like fucking pissed. He slams his hand down on the counter, and I think he breaks something.
Oh, yeah, they said it actually happened.
Yeah, he actually cut his fucking hand open. He wasn't meant to, but he kept going, and he's like fucking, like bleeding all over. Like, it's a lot of blood. And then he fucking smears his blood all over what's her name's face. What's her name? I can't remember what her name is, but he smears his blood all over the girl's face that they went there to like buy back and take her. They smear her all over her face, and she's like disgusted because that wasn't scripted. And that's his actual blood all over her face. And I'm like, what the fuck? When I learned that, I was like, Leonardo DiCaprio is officially insane.
But I love him.
I mean, honestly, if I was getting paid that much, I might I might go ham too. But that shit was
It's
insane.
like the memes where because he says the N word, whatever. and
Yeah.
The director's like, all you had to say was buddy. It's kind of like when what was that movie, Black Klansman? When what's his name, Adam Driver?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, he says the fucking N word so hard. But people were like, yeah, you probably got paid a lot. I was like, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about white actors playing characters who say the N word.
Yeah.
Because I just want to know, how eager were they? That's all I want to
It
know.
was like,
I don't know.
no, or did he actually just fucking say?
I don't know. But it's weird. Anyways.
I'm not in a position to say anything about it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
Because it's like watching some shows where they're like being racist to Asian people. I'm like, am I uncomfortable? I don't know.
Am I uncomfortable right now?
This was the time. I'm okay. This is how they used to be.
Yeah, they used to be bold as hell.
Yeah, people are still bold.
Yeah, they're still bold, but I feel like back then, since it was more accepted.
Oh my god! Like, did I show you that video where the guy was like, it's like, oh, the Pride people, all you're doing is wave their flags and wearing these shirts.
Yes.
And the other people were like, yeah, it's disgusting, and it's fucking Trump supporters.
Yeah, meanwhile, they're all wearing MAGA hats, MAGA shirts, fucking waving around fucking MAGA flags.
Yeah, and the dude interviewing them was like, yeah, they just make it their whole personality. And they're like, yeah, it's gay people. Fuck, you guys are stupid.
Y'all are so fucking stupid, because people like that make MAGA their whole fucking personality. And I'm like, y'all don't see the irony here?
And then that same guy, he did another one where he was like, where Trump was getting arrested. And he was just fucking crying on the streets.
And he was like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And he's like, no, it's not. This shit's hilarious. That dude was fucking funny, that TikTok.
He's funny.
Yeah, he was funny.
You know what's funny? You know who Ted Robinson is?
No.
You never seen, it's called, I Think You Should Leave. It was a show on Netflix. I gotta show you. This shit's funny. There's one where it's like, it's a parody of The Bachelor. And the girl was like, yeah, I don't know. I think you should leave because I'm convinced you're only here for the zip line. And then it just cuts to them just like riding the zip line the whole time. It's like, wee. And then she's like, yeah. And then one time, like, they said, oh, you need to go eat with everybody else, right? Like, reprimanded him. He ate as fast as he could and he went to the zip line.
Oh my god.
I gotta show you. It's fucking hilarious.
Honestly, The Bachelor is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know why people take it so seriously. I really don't. Like, why did y'all think these people would, like, one man or one woman has like 24 people that they need to sift through, and like at the end of 12 weeks they're gonna marry them? Why do y'all think that's like realistic?
I thought I fell in love with it quick.
Like lesbians.
What?
Lesbians move so fast. You haven't heard about that stereotype?
No.
Yeah, well, the whole stereotype is that lesbians move so fast that by the second date they're moved in together. You know? Like stuff like that.
That's funny.
So I'm just like, God.
Those stereotypes, because they're not always true.
No, they're not always true. I think they're fun to play around with, but like some of them are very dangerous.
I like fucking with people. You like a chicken? Yeah, that's my dog. Shut up.
You like that dinner I made? Yeah.
Yeah, that was Speedy.
Yeah. Say thank you to Speedy.
Yep, this is Speedy 3.
Speedy 3. Terrible.
Alright. Anywho, we gotta get into our segment Am I the Asshole? It's off my chest.
No,
Hot
it's
takes?
Hot two hot takes. 2 hot takes. Let's see here. So, my husband's best friend sexualized my daughter at her sweet 16.
Ew.
Yikes. So it says, so I never expected I would be a write-in, but I need some external help with this. Sorry if formatting is weird or wording is jumbled up. I'm writing quick and on my phone. I am a 42-year-old woman, and my husband, who's 45, never have any big problems. We have 5 children, a 17-year-old, 16-year-old, 14-year-old, 10-year-old, and a 6-year-old.
That's a lot of kids.
Yeah, they have 5 kids is a lot of kids. It looks like all but one of them are dudes. They have 4 boys and 1 girl, which
Jesus.
is a lot. And I bet you that house stinks.
Stinky balls, stinky armpits.
Gross.
I would know.
It says, and any fights we do have are over our kids, which is what this was. We have a pool and we had a large amount of people here this weekend to celebrate my daughter's sweet 16. Of course, most of the guests were teenage girls and boys, but family and friends of me and my husband's came too. One of these friends was my husband's best friend, who's also 45, and his girlfriend, who's 32. We will call him H. I've never been too extremely fond of him or the age gap between him and his girlfriend. It's like, what, 7? No, that's 13 years.
God damn.
That's a 13-year age gap. Okay.
That's a whole decade.
Yeah. Which I feel like when you're that old, probably isn't that bad, but like
It's
also
still kind of weird.
yeah, because I feel like at 30 you're still really really young. You're like just really figuring out who you are, and like, but even then some people are they're still figuring shit out at 32 and 45, because I mean that's still pretty young.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's never been fond of the age gap, but alas, our children do consider and call him their uncle. I'm close enough to his girlfriend to consider her a close friend, though. Since all my daughter's friends were all having big sweet 16 parties, she wanted one too. So the pool was all decorated, and so was the inside and outside of the house. And per her request, she was the only one at the party in a red bathing suit, so she would stand out. That's cute. The party was going great until I was in the laundry room grabbing stuff when I overheard H talking in the room over, most likely on his phone. He was saying how she was hotter than the girls he'd known as a teen, and he kind of wished she was turning 18, not 16. Oh my God. He said that any boy who fucked her would be doing a quote unquote service to God.
He said that?
Yeah,
Ew.
and she looked too good in a red bathing suit. That's disgusting. She said, I stopped. I wasn't immediately jumping to action. I was confused. This is a man my children grew up with who babysitted them, stayed many nights over at our house, talking about my daughter in a way no one should talk about a child. I marched outside and dragged my husband into the house to the room H was in. I'll admit I yelled and told H he wasn't allowed in my house or around any of our family again, especially our daughter, and to leave immediately before telling my husband anything. H got red in the face and cussed at me and my husband for eavesdropping. It's her house.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I screamed at H to tell my husband what he was saying in my house about my daughter. H got even more mad before storming out and leaving in his girlfriend's car without his girlfriend. My husband was getting irritated and demanded to know what happened, so I took a second to calm down before telling him. He told me we would deal with it later and just let our daughter have a great rest of the party. I agreed and we rejoined the party, even though we got a few looks. H's girlfriend came up to me towards the end asking why H was spamming her phone, telling her that I was a bitch, asshole, basically all the derogatory terms you can think, even going as far to say I was, quote unquote, a whore just like my slut daughter.
Oh.
I was extremely appalled and dragged her over to my husband, who gave me an exasperated look. He told me to let it die for just a bit and he will talk to H after the party. That was yesterday afternoon, and my husband just recently came home after meeting up with H and staying the night. He said I was overreacting, that H wasn't even talking about our daughter, that I shouldn't have acted the way I did all day, and I was connecting dots that weren't supposed to be connected.
Bullshit.
I was upset and told him even if it wasn't our daughter he was talking about, he's still talking about a 16-year-old in an inappropriate way. We argued for a long time before he eventually left again, saying he was going to drive to blow off steam. Now I'm in the bathroom shaking and crying. How am I supposed to just sit back and allow this creep near any of my children? I love my husband and I think he's just being blinded by his loyalty to his friend.
Probably.
I don't want to get a divorce, especially because I live across the country from my family and I don't want to leave my husband. I love him, but he isn't taking me seriously in a serious situation. I keep thinking even if he wasn't talking about my daughter, he was still talking about someone the age of my daughter. It's so wrong in so many ways. I would have still acted this way if it was about someone else at the party. I keep thinking this is a nightmare and I'm going to wake up, but no, it's reality. I'm just overwhelmed and I don't know what to do. Please help me. Bless you.
Thank you.
It says, there's an edit. She says, hey guys, original poster here. Thanks for everyone who responded in the comments. I appreciate every single one of you, and I've just read about every comment. My heart goes out to those who have gone through something like this in the past. My husband still isn't back from his drive. I have a suspicion he might be out with H because I called H's girlfriend. We're going to call her S now to tell her everything she told me he left that morning and hasn't been home since. Either me or my son are going to swing by her apartment and she's going to stay over here for a few nights. In parentheses, I don't think she can stand to see H any more than I can. She's been angry at him ever since the text messages. I've told my eldest son he acted the way my husband should have acted. He's angry and ready to hop in the car and find both H and my husband.
The son?
Yeah, the son.
How old is he? 17, right?
He was, I think she said 18. Let me see. No, 17, you were right.
Yeah, I would have done the same if that was my sister, dude.
Right? Especially because he's so much closer in age, too.
Yeah.
Like, he understands what guys are like his age. And then for a grown-ass man to be acting like that, it's disgusting. So she said, I feel bad for involving him, but I need him to know what happened so he can protect his siblings.
Yeah.
I'm unsure how I'm going to approach the rest of the kids with this, but I am going to have separate talks with all of them about any inappropriate behavior H might have had. My eldest son told me that H never did anything to him. He noticed some behavior which was always strange, but he blamed it on just being weird. So here are my plans. Number 1, H isn't going to be allowed near any of my kids, ever. This is a fine line if I decided to stay with my husband and he's trying to cross it. Then he will be the next one to go. Or I guess she's saying if her husband wants to cross that line, the next person to go will be her husband.
Yeah.
She said in parentheses, by the way, to my legal people, can I get a restraining order, ? Is that how that works? Number 2, I think,
yeah, right?
Right? Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know what the basis of a restraining order would have to be. Like, if that
I think it has to be, like,
enough,
stalking, like, dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Number 2, I'm going to tell my husband he isn't allowed home or allowed to talk to my kids. This is until I tell all of my children what happened. Have a talk with each of them separately, and me and him have a talk in a public space. I'm thinking a cafe or a park with a friend there to mediate. Anything he needs until then can be brought to him by his sister. Number 3, me and S are going to go through my husband's stuff and whatever she can grab from her and H's apartment. We're looking for any CP or things that are suspicious. I'm also worried about this third man, the one on the phone. Maybe S knows them. Also, not immediately the moment she gets here. We are going to wait until maybe tomorrow or even the next day.
When did this come out?
This was 14 hours ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so she says she's going to keep everything updated.
I'm gonna read this.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Honestly, I feel like, what do they call it? C-spam or, it's like,
What are you talking about?
It's like another word for like child pornography and like sexual content, sexual abuse for like minors. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's so common and not enough people are aware of that. Like, especially because like they always say like things like this happen and they're usually the people who are perpetrating it or perpetuating it are people you know and people who are close to the kids.
I believe it.
It's so fucking nuts how common this shit is.
Well, a lot of the trainees, right? When I trained them, they were like 16. And old ass people would say some weird shit. There was this one guy, she told me, there was this one old man that said, "Oh wow, you're so pretty. I wish I had you on my like a picture of you over my bed."
Gross.
And she was like, "I'm 16." She's like, "Oh, well, I mean, still." I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Disgusting. There was just recently, it was like maybe a week or two ago, me and Hannah went to a thrift store. Not in the best neighborhood, but there was this older man. Like, this dude looked maybe like in his 70s or in his 80s. He was just hanging out there in the front of the store, and there was this really pretty girl who walked in, and she was wearing like athleisure kind of stuff, so it was like tight fitting, and he was just staring at her the entire fucking time. No shame or anything, just like looking at her the entire time. I'm like, you're disgusting. Literally,
they really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't. And it's just insane how like they think it's just totally okay. Like it's, and like especially with the guy that she's talking about here and her husband being like, you're overreacting.
No, if I had a friend
No.
like that too, I would drop him.
Exactly.
Because if I had a daughter and you're doing that shit, fuck you, dude. I would beat your ass.
Exactly. I don't know how the dad's not more upset about that.
Mhm.
Especially because he said that she was a whore just like her slut daughter. He's also talking about your wife like that, and
Yeah.
you still want to be friends with this
And
guy?
the fact that H's girlfriend or ex now
Yeah.
was like, what the fuck?
Exactly. So I'm like, what the fuck is your problem,
Yeah.
dude? You have 5 kids. Maybe it's because majority of those are boys that he has that he's like not taking it very
Yeah.
serious.
Probably thinks it's nothing.
Yeah, but it's like, are you serious, dude? What is your fucking problem?
Disgusting, dude.
Yeah, it's so disgusting.
I don't have friends like that, thank God. If I do, we're not friends anymore.
I mean, you might not find out until y'all are in your fucking 30s or 40s like this piece of shit.
That's what I'm worried about having
I
kids.
know, right?
Especially a daughter.
God. I mean, because it's like you can teach your own children how to behave and
Yeah.
like, how to treat women and men with respect, but you can't do anything for the people out there who didn't teach their children that. So
Oh,
it's
God.
like it's very, very scary.
I don't want a daughter.
I mean, if I was gonna have kids, I would love to have
Because
a
especially if they
son
start
or a
dressing
daughter.
like, I'm not saying bad, but like more revealing, I would be worried because of creeps, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like it's just a shame that we even have to worry about
Yeah.
that. I don't feel like women should have to limit themselves or constrain themselves just that way they can feel safe. Like that's the whole thing that like I've always
I hate when people say that.
yeah, I've
She
always
dresses like that, that's her fault. What?
yeah, it's just like, and women are so hyper aware of shit like
Yeah.
that, especially like from my own personal experience, my mom literally made me watch like Lifetime movies about girls who would get kidnapped and shit. Like growing up, I would
It
always
happens
be
a fucking
watching
lot,
shit
too.
like that. Yeah, it happens way too often.
Dude, I almost got sex trafficked. It was weird because at UTSA, you know how there was like a bunch of sex
Mm-hmm.
trafficking stuff?
Mm-hmm.
There was these people that were like, because I was going to my church thing at the time, and I was on my way over there, and this lady stopped me. She was like, "Oh, we have a church woman of God." I was like, "I'm good."
That
And then I found out later, I was like, "Oh, those two people were like sex trafficking." I was like,
yeah, that whole
"What?"
church woman of God shit or whatever. And it's just so
There's a lot of
crazy.
women too.
Yeah, it's so crazy how clever they get. They
Mhm.
use women and children because you don't suspect them. And it's just like really, really fucking annoying and mind-boggling. Like, I don't know, I feel like the closest encounter I've ever had to that was one time me and Jonathan this is while we were living in Denver. We went to a Walmart pretty, like, I guess, like, late-ish at night. It was, like, 10, maybe 11 o'clock at night. Um, just because, like, I don't know, we were just hanging out. We didn't have anything to do. We were just looking around, I guess. And not even more than 5 minutes of being in there, this man starts following us. And he's kind of like a smaller dude, and he reeks. He fucking reeks of, like, fucking, like, I couldn't, like, I don't remember what it was, but it was either weed or like tobacco that he fucking reeked of, and
Mhm.
he was very shifty and like he was making me uncomfortable. Me and Jonathan were just talking and like walking, and this guy was following kind of closely behind us, and so we stop. Like Jonathan is like, wait, hold on. So we stop off to the side because me and Jonathan are pretty hyper aware when we're out in public. I'd say Jonathan more than me.
I'm glad
Yeah.
because he used to
And
be military, right? Too. Anyway.
yeah. So, um, he like steps off to the side of the aisle and we let this guy pass us. And then we turn a corner and this guy literally like turns around and follows us. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so we stop in like the entertainment section or whatever. And this guy was following behind us and he went into the entertainment section in like a different aisle, and we were like, what the fuck?
Did you say something?
Yeah, Jonathan did say something. He was like, are you good? Like,
That's good.
what's the matter with you? And the guy,
Ashley's mad.
I'm furious. Hello. There we go. Anyways, he was like, are you good? Like, there's something, do we have a problem?
Yeah.
And the guy just didn't say anything. He just kept walking. But like, soon after that, we noticed there were other people that were like on. It seemed like they were trying to like block us in on the aisle we were at, because like they started coming on like one side and then on the other, and we were like, yeah, I didn't like that. But it's just like shit like that.
If you ever get touched inappropriately, go fucking feral.
Oh, I will.
Fucking scratch.
I feel like before,
bite,
yeah,
gouge the motherfucker.
before it gets to that point, like I'm gonna make it very clear that like, don't
slice his wiener, throw some lemon juice on it.
I always have my knife.
There you go. See?
Always have my knife on me. Always have mace on me.
I gave my friend a knife because I was like, you don't have a knife? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't have mace, a knife? I'm getting you a knife.
Yeah, it's really, really, really annoying that women have to have some sort of protection.
Dude, I remember one of my friends, she was like leaving, so she waited outside in the front, and I had gone on break.
Mm-hmm.
And she texted me and she's like, hey, can you come outside? There's this like guy just staring at me. So I was like, okay, yeah. I was on break. I was eating whatever. I was like, no, okay, I'm coming. And like I went to go wash up and I just stood next to her and I saw the guy just staring at her. Like, someone's fucking weird. So I just waited for her until she went home.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I don't talk to nobody. If I'm by myself, I don't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fucking like make eye contact with people. I'm not trying to have any sort of interaction when I'm by myself, especially at like a gas station or something. I don't.
No.
I don't want nothing to do with you guys. I don't. And if
man, fuck the guys that are like that because they give us a bad name now. The nice people.
Well, it's because there's just so many of them too. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you guys? I don't even want to know how y'all treat y'all's moms.
People fucking suck. I remember. So remember Logan?
Yeah.
Have you remember his brother?
No.
So his brother's autistic.
Okay.
And like he's a little older than him, but he's really cool. I like him.
Yeah.
We were all at Target one day, like me, Logan, and his parents, and me, Logan, and his brother. We went to go to the game section. Fucking old ass couple kept staring at him like weird. I was like, bitch, fucking why look at him like that? Like I hate when people do that.
People just have staring problems. They don't know when to just like mind their business. Because I remember like in high school and in college, me and Lauren would always be hanging out. We'd go like to the mall or something, and people would always be staring hard as fuck at Lauren. And I always, why? Lauren always thought that it was because like people can't figure out like what ethnicity she is. People can't tell if she's black or if she's Indian, or you know, they can't tell what she is. And I'm like, even then, like that does not give you any right to be like fucking staring hard as hell. But I always thought it was just because she was pretty, because they'd be like looking, to me it always looked like they were like jealous or you know, like I don't know. But I mean, it's just, it was crazy how many people would just like fucking, they'd be like,
but like I'm like, also people who are autistic, a lot of them are like the nicest people ever.
Yeah,
I love them. Because he always remembers me. He's like, oh, hi, Casey, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, he's great.
Yeah.
And I hate... Because I used to... In high school, I used to do, like, special needs stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I would hang out with them and stuff. They were cool.
Yeah.
I liked them.
They're always very considerate. They always... Yeah. I mean, like, it's just...
Like, let them be, dude. Like, stop
they're
fucking
people.
Staring.
Why do you have to act like they're fucking...
And mind you, I was, like, a teenager, but, you know... If they had said something, I probably would have said something.
Yeah. No, I'm way too non-confrontational. I don't know. I don't get... Like, unless...
Because, like, I don't give a shit if people are, like, rude to me. I'll get annoyed, but I'm not going to do anything about it. If they start saying shit to my friends... Like, when I play games, and there's, like... A lot of my friends are girls when we play, like, those shooter games. A lot of guys, they're jealous of, like, the girls playing games and, like, really good. So they start talking shit like, oh, you're a girl, you shouldn't be playing. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, relax. Stop getting your dick, you know.
Yeah, is your masculinity so fragile you can't play with girls?
I remember I played with my other friend. He's like, we're both, you know, queer. And so, like, we were playing this game with some other people. And my friend John was like, because someone was hitting on him, like, joking around, like, gay, whatever. And he was like, oh, I have a girlfriend. And then the dude was like, oh, you have a girl. He kept mocking him. I was like, bro, fucking chill out. And he's calling me gay. He's like, oh, I bet you like sucking dick. And I was like, yeah, I do. What's your problem? And he kept saying that shit. It's like, oh, you're so gay. You're so gay. I was like,
So
You have nothing else to say?
annoying.
Yeah.
People are just too much. It's too much. It's all too much.
Gaming community is so toxic.
Yeah, I'm sure it can be.
But that's why a lot of my friends who are like, they're girls, they don't like talking like to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like because of that reason.
Yeah, just get harassed.
Like I feel bad because they either get harassed, in a rude way, or like sexually. Like, oh, you're a girl? I love you. And I always tell my friends, you ever seen Parks and Rec? How Donna's like, use him, abuse him, lose him.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Donna's such an icon.
Because some of the guys like, oh, can I buy you this skin, whatever? Like,
yeah,
you tell him yes.
Yes, you can. Thank you very much.
Can you buy a drink too for me?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, if I had a girlfriend,
can you pay my rent?
yeah, if I had a girlfriend and we go to the bar and someone's hitting on her,
let him
hit on you.
Yeah,
give me a drink too, girl.
You don't know me. You don't know me. I don't gotta.
That's why I've had a girlfriend who did OnlyFans. Go for it, girl.
Honestly, like I feel like
because I can be a stay-at-home boyfriend.
Yeah.
Buy me Legos.
Yeah, the only thing I feel like that you have to be careful with though, like growing up, I was always told like you can't like don't be taking drinks from guys because then they're gonna expect something from you.
Yeah.
And some people they just if they expect it from you and you don't get it from them, they get fucking homicidal. Dude.
I saw this video of this girl was like recording and she was like, "Oh, I gotta leave," and he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were gonna go do something after." And she's like, "So you expect me going out with you? I'm gonna fuck you?" And he was like, "Okay, you know what? Just pay for your own shit." I was like, "Dude, calm down."
Fucking terrible. There was this I think she's like a YouTuber or something. I don't know, but she would go around acting drunk just to see like what would happen, like if guys would try to take advantage of her and stuff. So she would act fucking shit-faced, like like stumbling to her room, and there was this guy who was just following her because she was drunk. He was following her back to her hotel room, and once she gets to her hotel room, and like the whole crew is already on edge, like they're there to like protect her and stuff. They're in
the room, right?
And so she gets back to her room, and he follows her to her room, and then she's acts normal. She stops acting, so she stops acting drunk. She's like, what did you think was gonna happen? Why are you here? And he's like, oh, I like you. I thought we were gonna, like do.
Didn't even talk to her.
Yeah, didn't even, literally had no fucking like solid interaction with her. He was like, I like you. I thought we were gonna do something or whatever. I'm like, she literally gave you zero inclination that she liked you or was interested in you.
Dude,
or
like
even...
I fucking feel bad sometimes when I'm like in the store and there's like a girl walking the same way. I just stop because I don't want to make them uncomfortable, because I feel bad.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I was like, I'm gonna stop here real quick while she walks away and I'll just go later.
It's so crazy.
That's how bad it fucking is. Like even some guys have to be careful.
It's just it's too
like
much.
when people are like, oh, you want to hit on a girl, go or want to talk to her, just go up to her. No, I'm fucking scared for her and me,
for both of us.
I can't talk to women.
I don't even blame you. I don't even blame you.
Our society shit.
I couldn't talk to women if I tried.
I'm glad I stopped being a nice guy. Oh my god, you don't like me?
Oh my god.
No one likes me ever.
Just because I'm a nice guy.
I'm gonna be so alone. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Okay. You had to be there to get to where you are now.
Yeah. Now I hate those people.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are ending it pretty late.
Yeah, sorry, we kind of went off on a tangent.
Yeah, but like I said, someone make you uncomfortable, go feral.
Feral.
Roar. No, okay, don't roar at them. They might like that. Claw at them, gouge them.
I mean, some guys like that too.
Slice everything. Just and then get away.
Just do what you can. Do what you got to get the fuck out of there. Kick him in the nuts.
Who the fuck cares?
Do something. Protect yourself. Stay alert.
Please.
Watch your surroundings.
Drink some water.
Yeah. Try not to go anywhere alone. But like, I get it. You're an independent woman. I get it.
Do it.
But
carry something with you.
Do it smartly.
Knife.
Intelligently.
Those rings that turn into knives.
Yeah. Those lipsticks that turn into knives.
Every single type of knife.
Everything that turns into a knife.
Boot knife.
Boot knife.
anything. Anyway, sharp ass nails.
I don't know that that'll do enough, but
Something.
yeah.
We'll scratch them out.
Yeah.
The eyes.
Maybe.
Mhm.
That's terrifying, though. Could you imagine
But
having
they
to
deserve
fucking claw somebody's eyes out?
Yeah.
Ugh. I think I'd rather die. Thank you.
No. Anyway, I carry a badger in your backpack. Get him.
My pet badger.
Hey, I got a pet badger for you. Anyway.
All right. Tune in to next week's episode where we teach you self-defense.
And we're gonna test it out on me.
On Speedy.
Fuck. No. Speedy will test it out on us.
Speedy will test it out on us. Yeah.
Also, next week we'll probably have, some footage of the concert. Make sure we record some of that shit, okay?
Don't rely on me for recording because all you're going to hear is me singing in the background.
Me too. It's fine.
And I'm gonna be dancing, so it's gonna be shaky as
That's
fuck.
okay.
I'll try to get at least like one song of me not singing.
Yeah, we don't need a whole
dancing.
5 minutes.
I'll get like one song of me singing and dancing. Maybe All I Wanted. That's probably the one song where I'll shut the fuck up because I'm gonna sound like
I saw the set list.
You did? I need to look at the
She's
set
gonna
list.
sing "Still Into You." Thank fucking God.
I need to look at the set list. Oh my God.
All right. Anyway, bye, beautiful.
Bye. Drink your water.
Adios.
Bye.